Welcome to Pleasure Doing Business with You, a podcast showcasing young Black entrepreneurs who have paved their own ways to success. I'm your host, Megan Sayles, business writer at Afro News and Report for America Corps member. Today we are talking to mother and daughter duo Symone and Ava Olley. 3-year-old Ava recently launched her own DMV-based online cookie business this year because of her love of baking with her mom and her love for cookies. Hello, Ava and Symone. Thank you so much for joining me on the podcast today.
Thank you for having us.
Of course. Can you both just tell listeners a little bit about yourselves and introduce yourselves?
Go ahead, introduce yourself. What's your name?
Ava.
Ava. And what do you like to do?
Play with my friends.
Play with your friends. Anything else?
Yeah.
What else do you like to do?
I like to pick flowers for you.
You do. You do like to pick flowers for me. You do actually do that a lot.
That's very sweet.
I'm Symone. I'm mom. And my list of things that I like to do are being a mom, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
And I enjoy crafty things, doing things with my hands, and creating in general. Arts, anything involving the arts or being creative are things that I enjoy.
Gotcha. And so where are you guys from?
Where are you from?
Maryland.
She's from Maryland. I'm from DC.
Oh.
She was born in Maryland, raised in Maryland. I was born in DC, raised in DC.
Gotcha. And so when did you...
Daddy's first name is his name is Jihad.
Jihad, yes. That is
and then his nickname is Jay.
His nickname is Jay. Yes.
Ava, are you a mommy's girl or a daddy's girl?
Mommy.
Yeah, no question.
Good. And so, Ava, when did you start baking with your mom?
My daddy started.
No, when did we start baking?
Last week.
It was not last week. Last week is when we started. But we started baking, I want to say it was a while ago. She's about to be 4. I always like doing fun food activities with her. And so we've done box cakes, the little stuff you just pick up out the grocery store when they're little, okay, add the water, add the egg, put it in the oven. So it's been since she was about 2 when I felt comfortable with her being in the kitchen.
Gotcha. What's your favorite thing to bake with your mom, Ava?
Cookies.
Cookies. And we're going to talk about cookies now. So how did you kind of turn your love for baking together into Ava's Dough-Nutz?
My daddy does.
Your daddy thought of it? Well, kind of, sort of. Daddy wanted sweets. Ava wanted sweets. So like I said, we've been baking since she was about 2. So she was saying, "Oh, mommy, I want to bake some cookies." And I was like, "Yeah, that would be fun, but I don't want to go buy the store ones." Like I said, we're going to do it from scratch. So then I Googled 1,010 recipes and kind of got a gist of what was required. And then we kind of followed one recipe to a T. We was like, "Oh, this one's good." And then I was like, "But I feel like I want this. This is missing. I want to add this, take this out." And then that's how it was kind of born, because my husband ate them and he was like, "No, you're onto something with these. Keep making them." And so who else did we let try them? We let Mama try them?
Yeah.
And who else? Grandma?
Yeah.
Did we give them to anybody else?
Yeah.
A lot of friends and family. We was like, "Okay, y'all have to try these. Be honest. If they're gross, be honest. If you think we can add something, let us know." And everybody was pretty much the same. No, leave that alone.
Gotcha.
These are the best cookies we've ever had. So I was like, okay, maybe this is really something.
It sounds like practice makes perfect with
yes,
and everything like that. Ava, did you always want to like have your own business? Start your own business? Yeah. That's awesome. So who came up with the name Ava's Dough-Nutz?
Me.
You came up with the name?
Me.
It was Daddy. And then he asked you if you liked it and you said yes. Right?
Yeah.
Oh girl, you on here trying to take all the credit. That's something else.
I got the flower.
Okay. We're talking to Megan.
And so with like Dough-Nutz, can you tell me the tagline? Because I know there's like a little tagline that goes along with it.
Yeah.
Do you remember?
Yeah.
What is it? Want me to tell you? Good.
The dough makes you nuts.
The dough that makes you go nuts, right? That's awesome.
Ava go nuts.
And so do you both bake them in your kitchen at home?
Yeah.
And so do you bake on special days? Like, do you have certain days that are your baking days or anything like that?
What are our baking days?
Bacon gave me, I don't know.
The baking days are typically Thursdays for orders. And for the house, that's probably why she doesn't know. For the house, it's typically Saturday.
Okay.
Yes.
And how many like cookies are you making on those Thursdays typically?
About last week was our launch week and we had 60 orders. I had to bake about, how many did we bake? It was a lot. It was a lot. Each order, if they get them baked, it's like 10 cookies. Mm-hmm. So not all of them were baked orders. Some of them were just dough. Mm-hmm. But the baked orders, I want to say it was somewhere around like 300 cookies.
Oh my goodness. So lots of people are wanting to snap up the cookies.
And we were shocked because not many outside of like close friends and family have had them. Mm-hmm. Where you going? You have to stay here, boo. Come on, sit back. Not many of them have had them. It was really, some of our friends and family, of course, posted about it. And they were like, oh no, y'all, they're like, these are really good. It's not just something that they threw together. We've been testing these for like 4 months. And then some of it was just off of the strength, like, oh, that's Ava. Like, let me just support and try it. So it was, I thought maybe 10 people will order. I was not expecting the amount that did.
Yeah, that's amazing though, that it ended up being such a big turnout and everything like that.
Yes.
Can you tell listeners how they can buy Ava's cookies and how they're like delivered? Where do they go to buy them, Ava?
Instagram. Speak clearly. Where do they go?
Instagram.
And they go to your Instagram page, right? And then you would send us a message with your desired amount. And I'm no longer doing bake because it takes a lot of time. Just jars of dough. And you tell us how many you want. And you send payment via Cash App. And every week there's a designated pickup area that we meet them and they come and the transaction happens there. Shipping, we're testing that out literally right now. Shipping to some family members that live a ways away, and then some that are local to get an idea of the freshness that they receive when they get their packages.
Gotcha. And so I saw on your Instagram story today that you made some pecan chocolate chip cookies today. Are you planning on adding like more flavors maybe in the future? I know you're just starting out, but Ava, do you have like other cookies that you want to make? What kind?
I have chocolate chip.
Yes, we have chocolate chip, but what are some other ones? Other flavors that we're gonna do?
Oatmeal raisin.
oatmeal raisin. And which one did you keep asking me? You like, Mommy, we have to make a what kind of cookie?
Cupcake.
You always say strawberry.
Strawberry.
That's gonna be a task trying to figure that out. So that one is like at the back of my mind.
Yeah.
But oatmeal raisin is like within the next month.
Gotcha. Strawberry sounds good. I love strawberry like cake and things like that. I've never had a strawberry cookie, so it sounds like it'd be really good. What's been the most fun part about baking with your mom, Ava?
The cookie and milk.
Cookies and milk.
Cookies and milk. You get to test all the products?
Yeah.
How's your favorite way to eat your cookies that you bake?
What's your favorite way to eat them?
Cookie milk.
Dip cookies in milk.
Is that how you would recommend other people dip them in milk? Yeah. And so in running this business, I know you're just starting out, but like who has helped like you get it off the ground or been like supportive throughout, the experience?
It's definitely been Daddy / my husband. Who else? You think Mama and Papa? And Grandma? Yeah.
Gotcha.
And
it's always important.
My brother, her uncle, he is like, he hypes it the most.
Good. It's definitely important, and it's good to have that support already, while you're starting out, and it'll just probably build in the future, I feel like, as you guys blow up and sell more cookies. So at the end of each episode, I like to ask like a little random question, switch it up, kind of stop talking about business things and such. And so the question today, would you rather give up salty snacks like chips and things like that, or sweet snacks like cookies and candy?
Which one would you rather not eat, though? Would you rather not eat like chips and stuff, or cookies and like
well, sometimes I like to eat spicy chips.
Spicy chips.
So if Mommy put a cookie in front of you and some chips, and I said you could only have one, which one would you pick?
Chips.
Chips. Okay, so you're going with
I like chips better than cookies.
Gotcha. What about you, Symone? Which would you give up?
It would be sweets for me, because I've never been a huge sweets person. Unless it's a combination of some salty and sweet together.
Yeah.
But more than likely, it'll be sweets.
I agree. I would pick the salty snacks.
Yes.
Well, I gotta have my chips and things like that.
Exactly. Yeah.
Well, thank you both so much for joining me on the podcast today, and it was a pleasure doing business with you.
Yes, you say thank you.
Thank you.
It was nice to meet you.
You too.
Bye.